YouTube channel or my Twitter account, and if you like what you see there and have the means to do so, I hope you'll consider supporting me on Ko-fi. See you later. This is better to be the best piece of music I've ever written, I swear to God. This is a really good start. It is wacky. I don't think we need to talk about that. I think that's clearly a masterpiece.
I can write you a song to help you propose to your partner. I can make an audio birthday card for mother or for father. I'll write you anything you like in basically any genre. But I won't write you a song to explain why you left your wife. I mean, I probably would actually. Yeah.
Great Britain needs a new national anthem, something that really resonates with us citizens, something that really tells the world who we are, what we've done, what we're going to do. So this is my pitch for the new national anthem for Great Britain. Here we go. Are you ready? Okay. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna cut off my guitar solo halfway through there. We don't need to hear it. I've also just realised that my camera is on auto brightness, which is really helpful. Let's see if I can take care of that whilst calmly talking to you folks. How's it going, Internet? It's me, Liam Taylor. I'm about to pronounce your name wrong, but Imperator? Is that right? Good to have you here. Sorry, my Russian is not... My Russian is average for someone that lives in Britain. Right, let me press this button. There we go. Ah, much better. Darker, and it doesn't screw with my frame rate. It's music time. Liam Taylor here, LTGuitarist. We're going to make some music. It's going to be fun. Don't worry about it. It's all good. I'm going to do this. There we go. Yeah. Let's just jump in. Let's make something stupid. Hey, I got it right. Imperator. Nailed it. Let's load up a few different things. Studio drummer we almost always use. Let's do that again. Session kit. Let that load in the background. Funk is right. We're going to keep funk. So drums. We're going to go bass. Obviously. We'll go J bass, normal, bridge pickup, and we'll go I think we'll go clav. I'm feeling kind of funky. I'm feeling kind of like a slow, nice, pleasant, funky jam. What happened was, just now I'm rewatching Better Call Saul. because there's like 3 TV shows I like and will rewatch forever. Better Call Saul is great. And there was a clip where Jimmy gets trapped in the desert, and they play the track which I know as the sample for that Eminem song. What's it called? My Name Is. Yeah, of course. So I'm just going to go... I want to know what the original track is. And there's a great website that you may or may not have heard called Who Sampled. It's one of my favourite websites, in fact. Who Sampled, you can put in the name of a popular hip-hop track or any kind of track, and it will tell you what song they have sampled. Labby Cifre, I Got The... Was it just called I Got The? Yeah, it looks like it. That's fun. Now I know. Who else used it? Jay-Z, of course. The Beanuts. Fun. Oh, and then... Oh, yeah. The Real Slim Shady then samples that. Dee Antwoord sampled that. And then Eminem sampled it again. That's fun. Ooh, now we know. Let me turn that off. I'm still getting used to all these buttons. I've got too many buttons, you know. Way too many buttons. Ooh, where'd it go? There I am. Hello. So we've got the clav. That's the kind of track that I want to make, basically. So let's create a little drum part. I'm not going to spend ages on the drums. I'm just going to write 1 2-bar phrase, and then we're going to get to the next bit. It is going to be kind of swung, maybe like 35%. So it's way too fast, so we're going to go... There we go, it's a bit better. And then we're just going to go hi-hats, I think. Hi-hats on and between the beats. Going to lower the velocity there and do that. How does that sound? Yeah, it's pretty good. It's a little bit fast still. Let's add in a few little a few little snares here and there. Yeah, I think that works. Yeah, that works. So that's our phrase. That's all we're going to worry about at the moment. And of course, the bass line in that song does like a really simple downward thing. Where's my keyboard not being recognised? That's massively unhelpful. Come on, folks. We'll just turn it off and on again. Man, it's all going right today. Everything's going right. Okay, well, I guess we're doing it manually. And I spent so long setting up the camera to get that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's not a better show than Breaking Bad, but, like, I think the music is, like, a real selling point of it. Crap, what's his name? Dave Porter. I remember when, I think halfway through the run of Breaking Bad, Dave Porter did an interview with one of the big music magazines. It might have been Music Tech or Sound on Sound or something. And like his approach is really interesting. If you can find any interviews with Dave Porter, they're well worth looking at. So we're going to go maybe... What would be a nice descending position? We'll maybe go A. Dun, dun, dun. And that's going to be kind of a chromatic thing there, I think. Ba, ba, da, da. We're just going to repeat that nice and simple, and we're actually going to have it quite low velocity as well. Nice. So we're going to repeat that a few times, and I'm conscious of it sounding a lot like, you know, the songs it's obviously referencing. So let's try and change that up a bit. Hey, I got my keyboard back. So what could we do in A? Let's have a little play around. I'm just going to loop. So I'm wondering, we could just stick to that A chord and just move the root notes down. So we start with A minor, then A minor 7. Then I guess that would be some kind of 6. Some sort of 6 or some sort of minor 6. So maybe we do that over the top to start with. So we'll just type in. So we go A, E is the 5th, C is the 3rd. And we'll maybe have, in the left hand, we're just going to have root notes, I think. Or maybe we do that, but we just have the foot pedal down, the sustain. Let's try that. How does that look? That kind of works. Maybe it should be more like so I'm just going to have that there. So it's just going to be like played, and then because the sustain pedal is on, we're just going to, that's going to turn into like a nice long sustained chord. Actually, I'm going to turn it into something more like that. Actually, no, we'll go the other way. Da, da. Da, 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 da. And then I think we'll hit the chord then. We'll do a different chord, in fact. So maybe we'll try and do an F sharp. Or major? No. So again, I'm just going to do this. So it feels a little more like it's being played. Ooh, rotten. Does that need to be there? Possibly because that was an F, not an F sharp. So then what other little melodies could we put in there? We could just try ED again. That same pattern from before. Don't hate it. I'm just trying to find, just working out by ear what notes sound good. Not loving the third in there. I don't know. Let's loop that a couple times and see how we feel about it. No, not a fan. I like the first bit. First bit's nice. Maybe we don't have a chord there. Because then what's that note in the bass? F sharp. So then, can I just repeat that pattern again? With F sharp. Or maybe the E becomes F sharp. Maybe? What if that was lower? It's tricky, isn't it? I'm not loving it. You know, it's alright, it's functional, it objectively works. I'm going to put it off to a side, because I think there's something in that, but it doesn't work. It's not doing what I want it to do. I want this to vibe a bit harder. I want it to groove a little bit harder. So we're going to instead... We're going to copy the bass line, and we're going to try and do something with that in reference to that. So we'll have here. Just do a little. I'm going to play with not the pitch bend, the velocity. Can I do the same pattern again? I wonder. F, fifth is C, so I wonder if we could do like a B flat. Yeah, that kind of works. So that will fit with what we've got already. I'm going to start that here. And actually I'm going to have that first. Maybe I have it all on octave down actually. That feels a bit wrong because it's in the way of what the bass is doing. So then if that's happening in the left hand, we have a bit more freedom with the right hand. I feel like maybe something with a pianette instead though, so I'm just going to duplicate that. I'm going to go clavinet's in the right hand, pianette is going to be in the left hand, as soon as I can find it. Pianette. Nice. Pianette. Very similar sounding instruments. I want to have like a nice descending chord there. We're gonna stick a load of sustain on that as well. So this is something that conceivably one pianist could play if they're doing the left hand clavinet and the right hand on the pianette. Just do a full chord there. So what I'll do is take BC. Okay, then we'll see if we can just add BC here. Big Man Tuscan, how's it going, buddy? And this is going to be the chord because this is in the right hand. Or is it going to be a 7? Yeah, maybe it is. I don't know. Yeah, that works well. And we can do like a really loosely played thing. I'm doing well, man. I've been in meetings all day, so my brain is a little bit fried. No, I'm doing well. Thank you. So actually, if this is one player, these can all be in the same ear, more or less, can't they? So maybe... Does that pattern suit the... So the pattern we came up earlier, I wonder if that suits the pianette better. Yeah, it kind of does. So we'll save that for a little bit later. I'm more concerned with repeating this bit. So we just need chords in that section, really, don't we? So what we're going to have, if we're basically in A, Oops, what's happened here? It's all gone wrong. Okay. Maybe I'll do like, actually instead of holding chords like that, GDC, let's give it a go. But I'm going to do them kind of offbeat. Let's try DC, yeah. I don't hate it. I'm gonna put that off to the side for the moment, because I sort of have something in my head for this bit, but we'll perhaps come back to that a bit later. Because I think I want to add chords, but I don't want to get in the way of what the riff is already playing. Minor, please. So for this one, we can go down and make it a 7. And then so that can be that can go B, C, that can go G, G, A, G, that could be G, D. D, and then do an inversion there. That kind of works. We'll go upwards slightly there. Inversions are when you take 3 notes of a chord, or however many notes are in a chord, and you just put them in a different order, so the tonic isn't necessarily the lowest note. That's all an inversion really is. If anyone tries to make it more complicated than that, they're not the kind of friend you want to hang out with. There we go. Let's try that. I've just loosened that up a little bit. Nearly. I think actually I want to take that, whatever that phrase was, you know. There it is. That's what I want. I'm going to take the velocity of this down quite a lot, because I just want it to be vibing in the background. I want the pianette to come in for these chords. This is where I wanna emphasize stuff. Oh man, I'm glad you found this channel then, because like that's the whole point of doing this, is to be able to essentially share the stuff that I wish I had when I was learning to make music. So please don't be shy. If you have any questions, I'm 100% here to help. That's my whole deal. Or if you just want to talk about music as well, that's also fine. So that's really cool. I like this a lot. I am going to just add... Ooh, horns and brass on digital. Good stuff. I tried ages to arrange for horns, and it is hard, but like when you get it, it sounds great. It is tricky though, so best of luck to that. If you get the opportunity to play any of those instruments, that helps a lot as well. The number one tip for writing for any instrument is to be able to at least try and play it. If you can make a sound on it, it's easier to write for it. I'm just going to colour this section in so it's a little easier for us to see what's going on. So we've got this section, which is all one colour. We're really into it, I guess, here. So I'm going to colour that light blue and this light blue. I'm going to come back to the intro drums at some point. So as far as I'm concerned, the song really starts here, and this is kind of an intro. So what else are we going to do? We need to add another kind of instrument, and we need to move the drums along in some way. So I think maybe this is probably going to be the end of a section here. So we need some kind of drum fill. So I'm going to add in some extra snare bits just to kind of imply that our drummer's getting ready to do something. Open hi-hat as well, I think. And then I'm not sure about how to do this bit because it's shuffled. Let's have a listen. Actually, that might do it. Oops. Yeah, I like that. That works a lot. Let's have a listen to that in context. Actually, I'm going to increase velocity of these hi-hats. And actually everything, so it just sounds a little more like we're coming up to something. Let's see how this fill works. Yeah, that works. That feels like it's ramping up to something. I play flute in real life. Didn't find a good use for it in terms of writing music too hard to record. I find it really interesting. I've got friends and students who play an instrument that's monophonic, so you can produce one pitch at one time, like the flute, and it seems like it is really hard to then transfer. I guess instruments that are monophonic, I guess, lend themselves to stuff that's orchestral really easy, but you're never taught, for example, how chords work. You're just taught to play these notes in this order as written on the stave. So I find it really interesting how then you try and get a monophonic player to then play chords or on piano or anything else. I find it really hard. So I think it's tricky to do that, and also being able to record your own instrument as well is quite hard. I always struggled with that when I tried to record anything that wasn't guitar, because obviously I use a lot of digital guitar amps, so that's fine. That exists in the computer. It sounds like it's coming out of a computer, so it's fine. Anything with microphones I really struggled with, so the thing that I found is make sure that you're recording in a quiet room. Don't have your mic immediately in front of the thing making noise. Have it a little bit further away, and don't be afraid to like put it really low in the mix, and it's a little easier to record acoustic stuff than if it's not dominating, because when it dominates it just sounds bad basically. So we're going to add in this little pianette line. So that's going to be the next bit. We're going to change up a few things, not hugely. The bass is going to be doing a bit more. So let's increase the velocity there. So we'll go ba ba da da. Ba ba Ba-da. Ba, 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 da, 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 da. I'm going to lower the velocity of those kind of in between notes. I like that a lot. Let's do something a little higher up as well. If we could do C sharp, then it goes down to the fifth. That kind of makes sense. What about that? Yeah, I quite like that. Just varies it up a little bit, you know. How does that sound? Let's change the drum kit up a bit. So we're going to go to ride. We're going to go in between as well, I think. I'm just going to duplicate like so. Oh no, that's not right at all, is it? Come on now. That's quite nice. I like that. Yeah, that's cool. Maybe we can do the offbeats there. That might be funny. Funny. Okay, that could be cool. Ooh, your guitar comes with an auto tuner. Is that like the those Gibson ones where it's built in? Is it Gibson? Can't remember. Yeah, auto tuners look cool, man. That would save me an ass load of time. Right, let's try that. Don't need the crash there. And we'll do like a little clatum flam back into the main pattern. Flam is just when you hit two drums almost at the same time, or one drum twice at nearly the same time. Yeah, nice simple fill. Nice. I like that. I think we're probably just going to repeat that a whole bunch. I'm going to do this. Just to give it a bit more structure. Yeah, I think that's probably going to be the pattern we'll repeat. Because we can do that pretty much as many times as we want. And maybe we'll have something else here. So for a few bars we kind of do a different pattern. And then it gradually comes back into this main one, I guess. Yeah, we'll do that, and we'll write that in a second. We'll make that yellow, and then the outro would just be this blue section, I think. And how long is that? Nearly 3 minutes. Okay, close enough. So let's have a let's have a look at how we can change the overall structure over time. So this is one of the ways that I write music, and this is one of the ways that it thank you very much, my dude. This is one of the ways that I find it so easy to make music really fast, because what you saw me do there in how long have I been live? About 40 minutes. All told, like 40 minutes I've been talking to you. What I did was write a drum part, write a really simple bass part, and write 2 keyboard parts around that. I wrote a second part, the orange bits, by adapting the things I already had. Swapping the hi-hat for the ride cymbal, doing a slightly more intricate version of the same bass line, and then I used chords that I wrote previously that I decided I didn't like yet, and I just brought those back. And then I had 2 sections. So then I copy and pasted, and then I copy and pasted, and then I swapped a few bits around, and now we have a piece of music that is close to 3 minutes long, which is kind of the industry standard, 2:50. So we're a little bit shy, but that's not the end of the world. And all I really have to do now is come up with a bridge section that works, and find ways to make it change over time. So like basically I don't want to, if we're calling the blue section a verse, this verse doesn't want to be identical to this verse, because we don't achieve anything musically that way, and likewise this verse needs to then be different to this verse. And because these orange sections, let's call them choruses, are quite short, if the blue sections are different, we can get away with the orange sections being basically the same. If we were writing vocal music, so something that had lyrics over the top of it, we can basically make the choruses more intense over time. So we start here, this is bigger, this is even bigger, and it ends there. And if we had vocals, then the verses could stay musically exactly the same, because the lyrics would be different, wouldn't they? And the lyrics would be holding your attention. Because we don't have lyrics, or I have no intention of bringing a singer onto this, certainly not yet, we need to change it up musically. We need to find other ways to keep the listener engaged. Oh yeah, like it's perfectly easy to it's perfectly possible to make a piece of music in less than the time that it would take to play the piece of music. It is a bit nuts. I'm perhaps going to write... I'm going to make some adjustments, so doing little silly things like changing the drum fills, so they're a bit different. Working out what is going to make it more interesting over time. I maybe want to add like a synth layer or something. Writing the bridge, and then once we have that, I'm going to bring in some guitar. That's the plan. Yeah, that's a great way, and that's literally what I'm about to do now. I'm going to add like a stringy type synth to kind of just add a bit more atmosphere, a bit more depth, a bit more motion over time. I'm going to move the clavinet slightly into the middle and the pianet slightly further away. Yeah, I prefer that. So we're going to add I think maybe Pad Shop. Pad Shop comes as standard with Cubase. I'm not sure if Pad Shop Pro 2 does. I think that might have been like a really tiny DLC. It cost like, I think, a tenner maybe. So that's a pretty good investment. So I'm looking for synth strings. Strings. Memoirs of a String. That's quite nice. Oh, that's got a bit of motion to it. What I might do is find... I might use that, but then I might convert it to audio and chop it up a little bit. So which section are we going to use that on? Perhaps the orange bit? Maybe? I think that's what I'll do. I'm just going to record it once. You'll see why in a second. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. We are going to right-click, shift right-click. Where is render in place? Hello, render in place with current settings. A minor 7 is such a nice chord, my dude. So this is turned off as a clip, basically. So I'm going to minimize that. What I want to do, I want to give this more of like a sampled kind of sound. So we're just going to cut it there, and we're just going to crossfade it ever so slightly. And we're just not going to worry about it because we're too cool. We're going to bury it a bit as well. Yeah, that's nice. I like that a lot. Let's add a few little effects to it and process it a little bit. So I'm going to, in the equalizer, cut off anything below what is basically the fundamental there at 196. Boost the highs a little bit as well. I'm going to set that to loop actually just while I work on it. I'm going to add where's it gone? There we are. Stereo enhancer, the Pimp My Pad preset. That's going to be at the bottom here. I'm going to add just a little bit of tremolo. Under modulation, tremolo. On like a dotted setting, I think. Nice, there we go. I'm also going to add just a tiny bit of distortion in there as well. We're going to go magneto. We're going to look for strings, silk, or strings warmth. There we go. And they're quite low in there as well, aren't they? But like, it's just, I want you to feel it more than you hear it. But there it is. And that's our string sample. So we might reference that in this track, or we might have something else in the bridge. I don't know. We'll come back to the bridge. What else can we do? We were going to look at drum fills and stuff, weren't we? Let me just recolor this orange so it's obvious it's supposed to be there. So we've got one drum fill here. Let's change the drum fill here. I'm just going to do something entirely different. Yeah. Just moving stuff around, just playing around with it. Yeah, there we go. Nice. And then another kind of fill here. I will do something similar. Boom, boom, kata, kata. Can we fit in a triplet there? So what's the swing? Quanto swing 37. Someone remember that for me. Yeah, so a triplet is a bit 37. Okay. It's not strictly where we are in this groove, but like I think it's gonna work. Yeah. That kind of works. So here yeah, I want to change up this fill too. So maybe we'll just go open hi-hat. And we'll just go ka-ka-ka-ka. I'm gonna not have the hi-hat that open. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, I think. Yeah. So I really like Studio Drummer because it's got lots of extra stuff built in. With most drum software, you have an open hi-hat sound. Open, foot, and closed, and that's normally all you're given. But Native Instruments, they have like lots of extra stuff for very open hi-hats and stuff, which is really cool. They've just got loads of extra stuff built in. I like it a lot. And we'll do another little fill here. I'm going to leave the one at the end the same, because actually I think we're going to decrescendo there. We're going to gradually remove stuff. Let's also... What else can we change? I don't know. Let's have a listen from the start and see where we're at. Might get boring around the yellow section, but you'll deal with that. You're grown-ups. It's fine. Cool, I like it a lot. So yeah, the yellow section is the big challenge for us. So let's start with that. I think we can do we can get away with something way more straightforward and way less funk based. So let's start with that. I'm just guessing at a pattern here. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's compared to a lot of other stuff. Like, it's not the fastest loading, but yeah, it's pretty good. Let's try that. Oh no, what have I done? Okay. Yeah, I think that's going to be the pattern. So it's still got that groove to it, it's still got that swing. I think maybe then we stop it. But da da da. colouring that purple so it stands out from that section a little bit, just so it's really easy to see where the adaptations are. I am thinking about bouncing out these keyboard parts so they become samples rather than essentially live instruments. I think that might be really fun because then we can kind of screw with them and age them up a little bit. So what I'm going to do to that end is work out where the different parts are, and it also means I don't have to write parts for different sections. What I am going to do is just kind of put these more or less in the center, because I'm going to end up with I want to end up with basically a mono sample pretty much. So I'm going to highlight these. I'm going to shift right click, render in place, or am I? Yeah, no, I am. And we're going to work out what these different samples are. And we're going to see what we get. Just because this kind of approach, I just feel it's a bit more fun. That's the only reason. It also gives us an opportunity... Oh, bugger, no, I see what it's done. Nope, that's not what I want. Go away, stop it. So... what I'm actually going to do is copy these over and just work out what different sections I need. Actually, no, again, I'm trying to find the easiest way to do this. It's quite hard. So that's definitely one sample by itself. So that's going to be that color. This is another sample. These are the same thing. And that's a further thing. So then I'm going to get rid of that in favor of these, so that these patterns stay the same. Although, no, we do want that apparently, so then that's going to be a separate sample again. So it's going to be that color, and then it's these ones again. And then that's the same as this. And that's the same as this. Okay, so I'm also going to do a little bit of processing on these. I'm going to... just for the moment, I'm just going to use this channel in order to do it. I'm going to... I'm going to compress these together. I'm going to EQ them together. I'm going to stick a bit of reverb and a little bit of grain on there as well. So we're going to go EQ. We're going to EQ it as if it's keyboards. I mean, it is keyboards. Either too bright, and I'm just going to reduce a lot of that. I'm going to go into the instrument itself and turn off any reverb. Good, there's none there. None there, fine. Tiny bit of reverb. Nice. A little bit of distortion there as well. Tube compressor first. Clav is basically a guitar. I'm going to mono it as well. How does that sound together? then we're going to put on, as like the very last thing, a little bit of grain. If I can just find it. So not a whole load of crackle. Enough that it's there so if you're really listening to it, you can hear it. We're going to export that out as a mono down mix. Yeah, very good. Keys sample. We're going to export that. We're going to change the tempo ever so slightly by like less than a BPM, just to make these samples not fit as well, which might sound completely mad. I've got to turn all of those processes off. I'm going to mute those as well. Let's bring those samples in wherever they may be. Probably in the project file with today's date. That would make the most sense. Mix down. Here we go. Keys sample. Nice. Very good. So now we're just going to cut it up a bit. So that's one section. That's the purple bit. This is the other purple bit. And you will notice that some of these repeat. So for example, I'm going to repeat this section here because I want to make sure the grain pattern is exactly the same. Likewise here, we're going to repeat that. And that's going to be orange. This pink bit is an entirely new bit, and the rest is repeats. Yep, so that's going in the bin. So the pink bit is the pink bit. Wonderful. And then that's there. Yep, very good. And then pink, purple, blue, orange. Pink, purple, blue. Cool. So let's see how much of a beat can we change it by. Let's make it 82.1. I want to go the other way. I want to go, oopsie, 81.9. So just enough to throw that off ever so slightly. Let's go 81.89. There we go. And that's going to make almost no difference, but it is just going to make it feel a little bit like more like a sample. Hopefully. That's interesting. Why is that? Oh, because I'm an idiot. Did you guys know? Right, okay. I completely forgot that I put that. I started that sample there. Absolutely classic. Right. Let's stretch that out to that point. And we'll try again. Needs to be 82. 82. This kind of thing happens. It's all good. It's nothing to worry about. Don't write to your MP about it. It's fine, I swear. Cut that there. Cut that there. That was very confusing. That's going to go there. That bit we delete. That bit we delete. That bit we duplicate. That bit we duplicate. And we duplicate those. So these are blue. This is orange. That's purple. And that also needs to be blue, doesn't it? And then we go duplicate. Duplicate. And the orange section as well. We need orange. Orange. I'm going to get rid of the sample. Oh no, I'm going to keep the sample. What am I on about? Okay, let's try that again. How does that sound? That's cool. I think it needs to be squashed a little more, but we can take care of that. So now if we go 81.89. Just going to fade in a tiny bit, fade out a tiny bit. It's got a little bit of crackle to it, I quite like that. Just trying to find like a nice preset for a... Oh, let's go hard piano, that might be fun. Hard piano. Might stick a bit crusher on it as well for fun. Just to cancel out some of the richness there. That's quite nice. It's janky, I like it. That really lets that grain come through, doesn't it? Just going to repeat that sample at the end, I think, because that's where it needs to be winding down, more or less. Let's work on that wind down then. I think maybe here. Yeah, we're just going to start to lose things. And maybe actually we go to the stick. Yeah, I think that works. We'll do like a little 1-2 just here. Yeah, that's it. That's nice. So then what do we do for this yellow section? I guess we find like a sample within this sample. Let's try... bump. Maybe that. Maybe maybe that. I think that might be it. Maybe. Just maybe. Something more like this, maybe. Because what key is that? Oh, da, da. So that's just F sharp. So maybe we could do something with F sharp. Dum 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 dum. We could maybe just move the riff to F sharp even. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I'm guessing. It's all a big guessing game. And then it goes back up to... I think it's something like that. Close enough. Maybe something like that. So that's like a F sharp. And it goes up to a... Is that a 7? That's like a 6. Let's try that. F sharp. That's an A rather than A sharp, my bad. It's quite high up. Yeah, I might just repeat that. I'm going to bring the volume down quite a lot because that's it's quite harsh sounding, isn't it? I'm going to bounce that into the other section as well. I'm also going to just grab whatever these are and do two separate chords there. I'm going to move that up to like the 5th octave. And move those down. I'm just going to separate those out and make like full length chord, or like a bar each or something. And I'm also going to separate them out a little bit like so. And I'm going to shift right click, render in place. Render with current settings, absolutely. And guess what? These are going to come down to this other track as well. Oh, there we go. And I'm going to cut that, because that's going to be this chord followed by this chord. Yeah, that's pretty janky. I like it. Going to increase the velocity of that one a bit. The gain, rather. Nice. I like that a lot. Sounds pretty good. Needs guitar. Nice. I'm gonna have that sample in there, I think. Just a little grain sample, just for a bit of fun. Right, what key are we in? So let's load up a little bit of an amp here. Just a bit of an amp. Yeah, it just needs like a little bit of something else in there, doesn't it? In that left-hand ear as well. It's going to tune up as well. probably there. Need like a little bit of compression on there or something. So I guess I need to come up with a nice pattern that I can vamp on. That might be what I do, I think. So if we get the mini guitar lesson for you. Top 3 strings, G, B, E. We're going to play the 5th fret. That is an A minor inversion. So we're just going to play those. And then when we need to go to the next note, the bass is moving down. We're going to follow that with the highest note. And then we'll go F, F major, G major, so let's record that bit in. I'm going to do it here for no reason. Didn't quite get it right. Let's try that again. I want to get those little bits in the middle as well, those little percussive bits. That'll do. I'm just going to loop that. Bosh, bosh, bosh. Ooh, no. Not quite. Let's try that again. Pretty sure that was it. Needs just maybe a little bit of grain on it or something. Might be too much, I don't know. Yeah, I prefer that. What do we do in this section, do you think? I might actually just introduce like a lead line in that bit. So I'm going to duplicate the guitar tracks. I'm going to stick that one all the way over there and quite low down so it mixes nicely. Yeah. So then this other one, I'm going to use the same amp with slightly different settings. Something like that. Bit more treble, bit more middle, bit less bass. Oh, guitar is my main instrument, so like I just muscle memory mostly. Because I'm not really thinking in terms of melody, I'm just thinking in terms of guitar licks, which for something like this is just right because we have a nice melody in the keys. So I can just vamp underneath that and it'll sound pretty good. Muscle memory. That'll do it. Let's have a little listen back and maybe adjust the volume. Yeah, well, that works. Let's do another one. If I could hear myself, that might help. 1, 2, 3, 4. I sort of just played that bit without expecting to, but I think that worked. Yeah, good enough. And then the last one. Got to press the button, you'll just have to trust me that was fine. So we're going to process these guitars a little bit differently. These are going to be blue, for starters. These are going to be orange. That's nothing to do with the processing, obviously. So we're going to EQ the funk one. Clean. That's fine as it is, I think. And then we've got Ear Candy preset. And then we'll do a bit of compression after the fact. Cool. So we've not done much processing here. We're going to go through and fix that now. So drums, for example, nice and easy fix. Just to bring everything out a little bit, the Monster Drums preset, just the snare sounds so nice on it. And then we've got Funk Drums preset, which I'll set to about 60%. I'm also going to add on distortion, Magneto 2, drums, drum group, nice, bass, we're going to go EQ, there's a round and clicky preset that I really like, Going to lower that a tiny bit. Nice. We are going to compress it as well. Bass, basic bass, about 70%. Then we're going to do some master chain stuff as well. For example, even keel EQ. It's nice. I'm going to bring the hi-hats down a tiny bit. And the snare a tiny bit. That's better. Maximizer. We're going to adjust this setting, 30% optimized, 80% mixed, -2 output. We're going to also use distortion, magneto. Master more air. There we go. And spatial imager. Expanded wideness, pulling the bass down to about 50%. The strings dominating a little bit. Cool. Let's play it from the start. I think wow, this one really flew past. It sort of just happened, didn't it? Let's have a listen. See what we got. And I like how it just kind of ends, like the drum pattern sort of gradually decrescendos, and yeah, I like that a lot. I might chop up the keys sample, excuse me, the pad sample in the bridge a little bit, because I think once we introduce the I think we can get away with something a little weirder. So we could always do I wonder if we could do this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think that's subtle, but I quite like that. I mean, there's also all sorts of glitchy stuff I could do to the two samples here, the keys and the strings. But I like that a lot. I'm just going to recolor that, so it's a little easier to see that I've changed it up a bit there. Yeah, the guitar really brings it out, doesn't it? And I think it could fit in Better Call Saul. Just saying, Dave Porter ever wants to retire, I'm right here. Folks, I'm going to wrap up. A little bit early, but like I'm tired, man. I've been in meetings all day. I gotta sleep, you know. I want you to take a look at my Twitter, LTGuitarist, because I've posted up all the dates of the cool stuff that's going on. The first of the cool things is this Saturday, complete intro to Cubase. I should probably prepare that a little bit. That's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to be using Cubase Elements, Cubase 11 Elements. And just going from absolute beginner's intro to basically starting out what the hell have I just installed to hopefully now you can make a piece of music. That's the plan anyway. So if you're brand new to Cubase, or if you want if you've been telling your mates about this fantastic piece of software you like and you want to get them to get on Cubase as well without the hassle of having to teach them yourselves, this is the way to get them onto Cubase. Yeah, that's me. See you Saturday. Take it easy now. Bye bye.